What's up, man?
That's you.
I can't hear you. No, I'm playing my franchise game in Madden.
Oh, come on. That's all. Fuck. Oh, he got that. Oh, get it. Oh, man. I missed one.
Now we're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium in Florida's Gulf Coast. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the New Orleans Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That'll be taken about a yard deep. He'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a yard shy there at the 24. Always fun to get a peek at Tom Brady as he gets in place to command this offense for Tampa Bay.
Well, partner, how many times do we talk about it going into a season? At some point, we have to figure that age is going to catch up to Tom Brady. But how long have we been wrong about that? I'd say probably about the last 10 years. Last year, threw for over 4,000 yards again. Should go over 75,000 passing yards.
Almost 2 more to go.
And what a new challenge he's got in Tampa Bay. Excited about the opportunity.
And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. There's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. The one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other and controlling the defensive front linebackers. You're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brady. He finds Howard complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady, that's complete to his receiver, Godwin. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Brady's throw there complete. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he went to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. And that's what he did.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. 1st down, Tampa's Brady hooks up with Howard. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Again, they'll throw with Brady. He got position on it, and he pulls it in. 14 yards there, and the Buccaneer 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now a first down carry by Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. No gain on the play. Brings up second and now Brady throwing on second down. And his pass incomplete. The veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up. They'll try to capitalize on play number 11 of this opening drive. 3rd and goal. Shotgun now for Brady. This is caught. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. He had 3 catches last week. That one his 3rd on this drive alone.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on.
No,
3 catches for him here and early going. He's got to like the way this is starting.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone set.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They'll try to run it in with Jones. And once more, this play going in the wrong direction. The Saints get to him behind the line again. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Jones. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him from a loss.
Rush field to the fight.
So on 4th down, on comes the Buccaneer kicker, Matt Gay. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Gay's kick is good. And the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. After marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better than they give up a touchdown after the march against them. But for the offense, I would hang my head over that one. That's a good drive. And 3 points right on the board.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
Yeah, sure.
Cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Saints offense now getting set here and leading them out in what could be his final NFL season. The game's all-time leading passer, that's Drew Brees.
When you think of accuracy, you might as well think of Drew Brees because he owns 5 of the 6 best completion percentages in a single season in NFL history. And it feels like he's done them all in 5 of the last 6 seasons. Like Tom Brady, he thinks he can go until he's at least 45. Loves playing the game, takes great care of his body. And despite missing 5 games with a thumb injury last year, showed his toughness and came back and threw 27 touchdown passes against just 4 interceptions.
Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Now a first down carry by
Bell.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you bring to sack the quarterback. They also have to have interest in the running
she is
game.
Tajay to say I'm so happy for my sister. She deserves this much. You know, I understand. I know her and my brother will be great.
9 yards to pick
That's
up there, and it's a first
baby.
down.
Yeah.
A look at the numbers for Thomas from a week ago. 9 catches, 117 yards.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half
Oh,
of the
no,
league against the
that's
pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself,
He said, I can
be a big
shut up.
game.
It's the DJ.
3-0 after 1
It's the
on
DJ.
EA Sports.
I read it. He said I live. Shut the fuck up.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They defer to White out of the shotgun. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
I was going to go to the bottom blue foot, but I don't know.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Oh, they coming. LP9. Come on, LP. Come on.
Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Shotgun now for Breeze. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 25-yard line. 2 veterans, Breeze to Sanders there for a Saints 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. It's Bell, and he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
The 16-yard line. Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
On 2nd down now, it's White. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up 1st downs.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9. They will run with White out of the shotgun, and he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. James White, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Saints have taken the lead. Will Lutz on for the point after. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. That one in the books as a 12-play drive and a 9-yard run on the end of it. So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their 2nd drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
To throw, it's Brady. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
42-yard line.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Out of the shotgun, it's McCoy. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is really flown around in the 1st half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
On 2nd and 12, Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans.
Brady's pass.
They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down. The Bucs on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with McCoy. And he'll be stopped up as he could only muster a yard. So 4th down coming up on the other side as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. The Sanders has got it complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st down, Saints.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
It's a gain of 20.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. The drive keeps moving.
A good lane to run there for Bell as he'll get about 7 on 1st down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Working with a 2nd and 3. Shotgun handoff now to Geis. And he's not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now there's also a flag down, and it's in the area of holding. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. They'll give him 8 on the play, and just like that, it's 3rd down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. That's caught, it's Thomas. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st. Got a man open, it's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Michael Thomas, as the 1st half is winding down, and the Saints add on to their lead.
For the point after.
CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, it held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. Taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on.
And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. 7 to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own.
So here are the Saints to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. The second half starts with a carry by Bell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
I will play, man. It's just I got this game. I'm in the third quarter.
Back at the 40. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Yeah.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half.
All right, man.
Pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Football. Yeah.
On 2nd and 11 now. Breeze. He gets it to Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down. On first down, this is Geis. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Running out of the gun with White. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
First down.
From the gun, it's Breeze. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Big Vita Vea pushing his way through to wind up with a sack. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. To throw is Breeze. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
A gain of 32.
A gain of 32 that time.
That was an excellent read right there. Saw cover 1. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
On first down, Bell. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Geis with the carry on second down.
What?
3 yards is
Guys.
half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
Well, if the
What
coaching
the
staff's doing a
fuck,
good
guys?
job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled
White.
at the 2. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's first and goal.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the third quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
They'll try and run it in with Bell. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal.
He did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
They'll run. This is White. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. James White with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And it's 21-3. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, the Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing, and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Balled at the 26, 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground with McCoy this time. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, it's Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Harris to return. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10.
At their own 45-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Back now in Tampa. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the fourth. Second down and 7. Throwing now is Breeze. And Thomas has it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 16 yards, a first down. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Geis. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
It's White, and he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. And he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll run on 1st down. It's Bell. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
The Saints on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and get it with Geis. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Saint touchdown. Darius Geis, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. 2nd effort there, he was determined to find pay dirt, and he did.
I think that's a great example of what coaches talk about, a back that runs behind his pads, and he uses pads to get him into the end zone.
Bloods to try to add the PAT. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Back now comes Tampa Bay. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Nigel Bradham flying in and laying the lumber defensively.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Operating from the gun, Brady. He completes it to Evans. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. 2nd and 10.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56.
Throwing again. Brady looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 43. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
The 43-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin.
Brady's pass.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once more. And he gets it down to the 32. 7 yards there and a 1st down. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer 1st.
This game just keeps evolving and changing, doesn't it? You got a tight end who can move around a lot. Not necessarily using a big body on him. Sometimes you take a corner, a better cover guy, and put him on him and try and take him out of the game as we've seen in this one.
You're exactly right. They've taken him out of the game. That was just his 1st catch. Big reason they're losing right now. Now the Bucs going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Brady now on 1st down. This is caught. Gronkowski. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. On the return, Deontay Harris. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Michael Thomas now heading back onto the field. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
Tonight.
So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for the Saints, the win here means it'll be a 7-1 first half of the season. And they'll return home next week to take on the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin.